Yeah. You guys still here?
Yeah!
You guys still enjoying the show?
Yeah!
Newish comers to the show, you guys still having fun?
Yeah!
Alright. Let them answer for you, it's all good. Just as long as somebody responds to me, I don't care. It's whatever. Your next comic, he's extremely funny. Please give it up for Mr. Andy Ross.
Yeah!
Give it up for Sam Weber, everybody. It's not easy to miss.
It's not.
And he fucking proves it every time. Sam, don't take that wrong. I really do love you. So yeah, I'm into comfort, guys. I really am. So much so that I invested in some memory foam at home, and I love my memory foam mattress and I love my memory foam pillows. But what I really love is the commercials that they have for memory foam. It's always the same thing. Somebody squeezes a corner of it and then lets it go, and then the handprint disappears. That's not memory foam, guys. That is short-term memory foam. At the very least, that's amnesia foam. Anyways, but so yeah, despite my investment in my comfort, I still have this little sciatic nerve problem right here. And so a lot of friends of mine suggested yoga. And so I researched yoga, and I found out that there's a bunch of different types of yoga. There's a shit ton, and I figured, what the hell, what's one more? So I invented my own. I'm actually doing it right now. This position is called upright asshole. It flows very nicely into downward spiral. And then finally, regretful alcoholic. Oh man, I love how that joke costs me money every time I tell it, because I have to buy a beer. It's fucking fantastic. So, some things have been pissing me off recently, especially that fucking shit in South Carolina. I fucking hate that guy. Fucking racist little asshole, wanted to go kill black people because he was a racist asshole, and so he did it. And I was like, wow, that guy's not only a fucking asshole, he's an idiot. Didn't anybody tell him he could just go become a cop? Yeah. Dylan Stormroof. God, that's probably why I was so pissed off. My name's Stormroof, Mom? Yeah, it is. You'll get made fun of. So that actually spurned a lot of stuff about racism and the Confederate flag and everything, and I know there was a bunch of protests. And so I think that our protesting needs to take a little bit of a different turn. And last year, in Britain, the government banned a bunch of acts in their pornography. And people were pissed off. And it was like ridiculous shit, like face sitting and female ejaculation. Well, female ejaculation, first things first, like the girls can help it. But yeah, face sitting. So a bunch of people showed up on the steps of Parliament and sat on each other's faces in protest. And I thought that was fucking beautiful. And I think that at least the Eric Garner protests would have gotten a lot farther last year if everybody just sat on each other's faces. I can't breathe. These guys get it. But yeah, I do love my pornography. I'm glad we live in America where it's available in many, many different forms. It actually got me wondering though. I've been wondering if deaf people use closed captioning when they watch porn. I mean, I think some do if you're like dedicated to the storyline. Why is that pizza being delivered? You know, why are the cops here? Oh my. So yeah, but I do love pornography, and I love how technology has just changed it. It's been beautiful. Because of technology, you can get porn in any bathroom anywhere as long as there's a Wi-Fi connection. It's fucking brilliant. But there are drawbacks. I did this to a friend of mine the other day. He was at my house and his phone didn't work and he needed to make a phone call. And so I handed him my phone and I realized that the last thing I was looking at was porn. If your friend doesn't know a lot about you, they're about to fucking learn. Oh really? Midget, elderly, amateur, anal fisting. I'm gonna hand that back to you. I'm gonna wipe my hand off him. You and I are never gonna touch again. Oh man. Yeah, I do love my pornography. But one thing I do love more than porn is drugs. I do, if you couldn't tell already. Yeah, I remember my first drug. Does anybody remember their first drug? Yeah. What was your first drug, sir? Weed. Anybody else? Yeah, I get a lot of weed. Yeah, a lot of weed. I actually maintain that everybody had the same first drug, and it's this. You just did that in your house until you fell over dizzy and laughing. You've been trying to recreate the experience with substances ever since. No, every time I pass a little playground and they got one of those tire swings that rotates out from the middle, I'm like, wow, that was my first piece of paraphernalia. And my friends, they were my first pushers. Oh my god. But yeah, like, I do love drugs, I do love music too. I like to combine the two. I actually went to a music festival over the 4th of July. And I mean, if you've never been to a hippie music festival, it's pretty much the same thing every time. It's a bunch of white people. The only black people you'll see are on the stage playing music. It's really not that diverse of a crowd. But yeah, I actually got so, I was at this music festival wandering around. I got so high on acid, I spent 20 minutes trying to flush a porta potty. It was quite the experience. Oh my god, why is the water blue? Did I do that? No, it's just the drugs. Oh man. I invented yeah, I was at that one. Santa Clara was fucking beautiful. That was another flushing porta potty experience, for sure. But yeah, I actually invented a sport there. It's a hippie fishing. And what you do is you take a fishing pole, you get a little bag, like a little dime bag, you fill it with Gold Bond foot powder, and then you just lay it in a walkway and wait for some sucker to walk by and clean it up. This one guy was saying, you'll really see how resilient people are towards their drug use once they once you start tugging on the fishing line and they just won't let go of the bag. Yeah, because they just will refuse to admit that it's fake drugs. No, that's my Molly. No, it's not. Dude, don't eat it, please. Yeah, this one dude was so determined. I was yanking on it and it blew up in his face. So he's got a bunch of Gold Bond football. He looked like Bronson Pinchot in True Romance driving down the highway. Oh, it was just fantastic. It was one of my favorite fucking moments at a festival in history. Holy shit. But yeah, I do smoke a lot of weed. I actually was too stoned to use Google today. Yeah, I wanted to listen to that song. I wanted new drugs, so I Googled it. But I was like, oh yeah, who's that by? I was like, oh yeah, it's that guy. So I Googled it and I spent I read like 9 pages on the Black Panthers. Yeah. And if you don't get that joke, I'll run you through it. Huey Lewis and the News wrote I Want a New Drug. Huey Newton started the Black Panthers. Google is a search engine, and Stoned is kind of what this looks like right here. Yeah. But one of these days I do want to go to a music event sober. And, you know what I mean by sober, where all you do all night is drink and smoke weed. Yeah. You know what sober stands for, though, right? It's son of a bitch, everything's real. Depending on what you're doing, that can be a very scary statement. Holy shit. But yeah, I do love them. Like, sex, drugs, and rock and roll is a big statement. That is a backwards thing for me. Like, rock and roll is the best, then comes drugs, then comes sex. I think drugs are way better than sex, and I'll tell you why. Like, first of all, I don't have to take drugs out to dinner for them to work. That's a plus. They just do their thing on their own. I already know how much money I'm gonna spend. But what I really dig is drugs never cry after I use them. It's a fantastic thing. He's ever so beautiful. Oh my god. So that's fantastic. Am I forgetting anything here? I probably am. I was too stoned to use Google earlier. Oh man, so I'm actually gonna leave you guys with this, if Sam's somewhere to take this microphone away from me. But this is a lesson I learned from watching movies, and one movie in particular, it's Back to the Future. And I learned that time travel is very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous, guys. Do not experiment with time travel, because from what I can tell from watching that movie, time travel will give you Parkinson's. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm Andrew Ross. Sam over to the